Legal services really began in 1969. It was an outgrowth of the Robert Kennedy's and Sergeant Shriver's approach to providing access to justice for those lower income people that are frequently forgotten by those in power.
I knew when I was getting ready to graduate from law school that I wanted a career in serving people. I wasn't sure what that meant, but that brought me to Carlisle and to what was that called, Legal Services, Inc.
50 years ago, we were opening offices, so it was the executive director and me, and now we're a staff of over 100, so it's tremendously different. One thing I will say about working at Legal Services is that you have to want to be too busy to work here. That's just the way it goes. One of the things I like best about working at Legal Services is that we give a voice to people who have none. And frankly, this is some of the most rewarding work I have ever done in 50 years.
In the early legal services days, pre the Legal Service Corporation, when it was still the OEO, we used to do an awful lot of law reform. We did man in the house litigation, right to travel, numerous class actions, litigation, to help poor people and to try to mitigate some of the circumstances that they had to live under.
There are so many people who cannot afford representation and who come to court and are just lost and get taken total advantage of, either in court here or not even in court, just by people, landlords, and under different circumstances. So I think they're vitally important to helping people through the system. The legal service attorneys I've worked with and that I've seen appear in front of me are wonderful. They're very smart, they're dedicated, they're passionate about that work, and they're very compassionate with the people they deal with day in, day out. And it's just not the legal services attorneys, but it's everyone in the office, everyone involved in the system. It's the paralegals who have been there forever. It's the person who answers the phone who has to deal with people, who has been there forever and is compassionate and dedicated to the people that she talks to and helps.
One of the things I learned early on about legal services that I don't think I realized going into it is how client-centered a legal aid program is. Clients on the board, clients involved in the development of priorities, and that advocates are very much client-centered, trying to do the best that they can to meet client needs. And that's a very special relationship. We are a poverty law program, and we deal with people who are in poverty, who are experiencing the consequences of poverty. And the thing that is so special about legal aid in general is the ability to help people who don't have the means to rent the best of homes or to even be able to provide for their family in the way that they would like to, that we can make a difference in those people's lives. We save homes. We protect people from domestic violence.
MidPenn is certainly a very important part of the community in providing access to justice and helping those that have legal needs, whether it's a family law issue or a housing issue or government benefit or unemployment compensation. We're an important part of the community in meeting those needs.
I think the fact that MidPenn is there as an advocate when people would otherwise just be stepped on and run over, they're there as a roadblock to money deciding the outcome of a matter important to them, meaning custody matters and protection from abuse matters. Really, representation is not only necessary, it's vital. And the fact that MidPenn is there to provide that representation and continues to provide that representation. Makes me proud that I was a part of starting that.
Most important thing to me is the important work that they do for the community, helping people, giving them advice, helping them through difficult situations. And I think it's vitally important that we maintain funding for legal services.
It's not just funding lawyers, it's funding problem solvers who help people get out of poverty and help people survive poverty.